finest cigarette.
Daylight saving time ends in certain areas on September 28th. This may change the time at which the Milton Berle Show is heard in your community. Please check your local newspaper for the time at which this program will be heard next Tuesday and each Tuesday thereafter.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gallup. And while you're mentioning things, would you mention that starting tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm appearing in person at the Roxy Theater here in New York?
No.
But you won't even mention that I'm funnier than ever and that I have some new jokes?
No.
Fine cooperation. As far as you're concerned, I could drop dead.
Yes.
Oh, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
This is Johnny again, returning now to the thousands of store windows and counters all over America. Look for me. I'll be waiting for you. Come in and call for Philip Morris.
Yes, if every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris, America's finest cigarette. And now, goodbye, Johnny. See you next Tuesday, same station, when Philip Morris will again present the Milton Berle Show. Until then...
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it, 5. Pipe smokers, try Revelation Pipe Tobacco, a smooth blend of 5 tobaccos. Yes, relax, take 5, take Revelation, a fine pipe tobacco. The Milton Berle Show was written by Nat Hiken and Alan Rubin. This is Frank Gallup saying goodnight for Philip Morris.
77 years ago, September 23rd, 1949, the Milton Berle Show here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Comedy and variety tomorrow. We're going to have another episode of People Are Funny starring Art Linkletter, an episode of Father Knows Best starring, what is his name? Robert Young, that's who it is. And a Chase and Sanborn Hour with, in addition to Charlie and Edgar and Anita Louise, their guest, you'll also have Don Amici and all of that, and another episode of Superman. But right now, say the secret word, Groucho, and you bet your life.
Do you know what it takes to be iconic? You are iconic. I am iconic. I love Iconic Agua. I drink Iconic Agua every day. Join the movement. Hydrate with Iconic Agua. Find Iconic Agua in all Kroger and Ralph stores across America. Because when you're thirsty, there's only one way to hydrate. And that's with the world's best tasting spring water on earth. Hydrate responsibly. Iconic Agua, where hydration meets greatness.
Calling all bargain hunters. Angela Warner from Warner Stellian with the sale you're not going to want to miss. It's the real deal clearance, and we're marking down tons of appliances at or even below cost. Floor model French door fridges, overstock laundry pairs, you name it, we've got it. Including exclusive extra savings of $50 to $500 for each appliance you buy, even our regular stock. This is your chance to score big on the brands you love and get it from the trusted specialists at Warner Stellian. But hurry, these deals won't last forever. Shop now at Warner Stellian stores.
Owning a rental property sounds like a dream until you realize how much work goes into getting it ready. Determine a competitive rent price, market the property, schedule the showing, screen tenants, draft up the lease, set up rent collection, handle maintenance requests, maintain tenant communication. Whew, sound complicated? Renter's Warehouse is here to take the hard work off your rental to-do list. Qualified tenants? Check. Rent collection? Check. Maintenance coordination? You got it. Go to renterswarehouse.com for a free rental analysis to find out how much your home can rent for. Or call 952-444-6996, because from now on, the only thing you need on your to-do list is to call Renter's Warehouse.
Home shelters can protect you from radioactive fallout. Are you prepared?
Hey, Joe, you're causing a small riot in the neighborhood. What's going on over here? Well, finally got smart, huh?
Right, this shelter's going to be finished even if I lose a couple of fingers doing it.
Don't let that enthusiasm carry you too far, Joe. But getting that home shelter completed is mighty important to you and your family. Even if you live far from a target area, there's still a chance you may be subjected to radioactive fallout.
Tests have shown that the best protection against fallout is an underground shelter covered with at least 3 feet of earth. A basement shelter will offer good protection if you close off all windows, exterior entrances, and bank exposed walls. In homes without basements, first-floor areas with the least exterior exposure, such as bathroom, utility room, or hallways, should be selected.
Remember, a strong defense begins with a prepared family and ends with a protected nation.
Be prepared. Those shelter plans could be your blueprint for survival.
Check out CivilDefenseMuseum.com for more information. Now we go back 71 years to September 23rd, 1953. Groucho Marx, You Bet Your Life. And Mr. Fenneman, what is the secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is foot. F-O-O-T.
Really?
You bet your life. It's Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz series produced and transcribed from Hollywood and brought to you with more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers. The dealers who bring you America's most talked-about new car, the distinguished 1953 DeSoto and the exciting new Plymouth. See them both at your DeSoto Plymouth dealers. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Just a faded summer love. Oh, that's me.
Well, here I am again with $1,000 for one of our couples.
We have a young married couple for you, Groucho. Mm-hmm. So will Hilda...
Not for me.
Yes, Hilda
and...
for
each other, Fenneman.
Hilda and William Bittles, would you please come in and meet Groucho Marx?
Welcome for the DeSoto Plymouth dealer. Say the secret word, and the wife will take home the $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Pretty cute-looking dish here, eh? Let's see, Hilda and William Bittles, eh? Bittles, what kind of a name is Bittles?
Sir, it is a pure Irish name.
Pure Irish? Well, what is pure Irish? I know what pure Scotch is. I don't know what pure... Where in Ireland are you from?
Donegal, County Donegal.
County Donegal, eh?
That is right.
Now, Mrs. Bittles, that's you, eh?
Yes.
You're married to Pat O'Brien here, huh?
William Bittles, Mr. Marx.
Sure, it is the luck of the Irish. Yes, and sure, and it is. Let's see, your first name is Hilda?
Yes.
Oh. What part of Sweden are you from, Hilda?
Well, I'm not from Sweden. I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, but I claim Georgia as my home.
I see. How long have you been married, Bill?
4 years.
Mm-hmm. You look like you're pretty happy about it, are you?
Oh, just happy I am. I have to keep pinching myself.
Why do they say everything backwards over there? Sure, just happy I am.
I have to pinch myself once in a while just to remind myself that I really am married and in America.
Well, if you have to pinch yourself, it can't be much of a marriage, eh? Hilda, could you tell us how you met County Donegal here?
Yes, I was working for the Red Cross in Fullerton, and one day a girlfriend telephoned and asked if I would date this young man who had just arrived in the United States from Ireland. He had been here 3 months. He was living in the YMCA, and he hadn't had a date since his arrival.
It's hard to get one in the YMCA. You didn't try the YWCA at all, huh? You were in the Red Cross?
Yes.
And did you always answer these emergency calls like this?
Oh, yes, Mr. Marx.
Uh-huh. I mean, how did they know that you wanted to go out with a young man? Was there
Well,
something about...
I was single, and he was single, and I enjoyed going out. And he was certainly looking forward to it.
And your girlfriend phoned you?
Yes, she did.
What did they have? Did they have an alarm in the office or something, like in a firehouse? New fella just got in?
No.
Well, Bill, I'm curious. Why did you leave Ireland in the first place?
Well, I had... It's a
What
long...
should I say? Why in the first place did you be after leaving Ireland?
Okay, I'm going to tell you now. I had the good fortune to be attached to an American unit in North Africa during the war. I have been in the British Army, and I was picked with two other young officers to be attached to this unit. Anyhow, I saw how the Americans lived, how they ate and behaved. They were getting about 4 times the pay I was getting, and they had 4 pairs of shoes to my 1 pair of boots, and they got fresh underclothes as many times as they wanted all day. So I said, if I ever got out of this mess alive, I would go to the United States of America and make my home there. If a country did so much for its fighting men, who weren't doing any more than stopping bullets like we were, that it must be a wonderful country worthy of living in.
I see.
So,
In other words... In other words, you actually came to America to get a clean suit of underwear, is that it? What are some of the differences you find between living in Ireland and living in California?
well, the weather, of course, is the big feature. The food, all this wonderful food here, there's no rations or anything. You can have as much as you want, as many times as you want.
The food is different here. In this country, you can get excellent Irish food, you know, in any French restaurant. What's the most unusual dish you've come across in this country, in addition to Hilda?
Well, I would say corn on the cob was the biggest surprise to me.
It was, huh?
I'd never seen corn on the cob before. They don't
Don't
have
they smoke them over there?
No, I had never seen it before. So when I got out here, I
Did you smoke a corncob pipe in Ireland, didn't you?
No.
MacArthur does, huh? You smoke a clay pipe over there.
A clay pipe, yes.
That's what they are. I once asked an Irishman, I says, why do you smoke a clay pipe? He says, well, if you drop it, you don't have to pick it up. What sort of work are you doing here in America?
I happen to be an instrument engineer for the Fluor Corporation here in Los Angeles.
What is it? Fluoroscopes?
No, they are engineers and designers of refineries and pulsation dampeners and cooling towers, etc.
I see. Yeah. Well, there's no use going any further, but I don't understand what you're talking about anyway. Well, let's quit this foreign gab and see if you can win some money here. Because it's time to play You Bet Your Life. All you have to do is run your $20 and more than our other couples, and you'll get a chance at the big money. Let's see how high I can bet you $20. You selected complete the name of the firm. I'll give you one of the names of nationally known business firms, and you give me the other. Here's your first question. Now, how much will you bet?
Shall we bet it all?
Well, I've been adventurous in America up to now. I'll take a chance on you all.
How much? $20 you bet?
$20.
All right. This firm publishes dictionaries. The first name is Funk. What is the second name?
Funk and Wagner.
Funk and Wagner?
That's right, Funk and Wagner.
Off to a good start. You have $40.
All right, now, how much of your $40 will you bet on your second question?
Would you like to bet it all?
Yes.
We would like to bet it all.
All right. This firm is noted for their fine sporting goods. The first name is Abercrombie. What is the second?
And Fitch. No.
One answer now between you. Abercrombie and...
I think it's Fitch.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
That's right.
Oh.
You now have $80.
I was thinking of hair tie.
You better give us some Irish friends.
All right, here's your third question. You have 80 smackers. Now, how much are you going to risk?
Yes, all right.
$80 you're going to bet. This firm is known for their surgical supplies. The first name is Johnson. What is the second?
Surgical supplies.
Yes.
Yep. Band-Aids, all kinds of things.
What is it, honey?
I don't know.
First name is Johnson. Take a guess now.
Johnson and Vic?
No. It's so easy to. It's Johnson and Johnson.